Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and we're here at the How to Start a Bank Agility seminar in London. And today I'm speaking to Anthony Thomson.
Hello.
Hello. And now you are the founder of not only Metro Bank, but also the newly authorized Atom Bank, which will soon to be one of the new challenger banks here in the UK. Now, I'm of the belief that I think the launch of Metro Bank in 2010 was kind of the catalyst, a new wave of thinking from the UK government and from regulators to sort of ease barriers to entry for challenger banks in this country. So I wanted you to sort of give us some insight on the difference of authorization between, what you went through in 2010 and what you went through this year.
Well, I would characterize it by saying it has become easier, but it's not easy, and nor should it be easy to start a bank in the UK. When we launched Metro Bank back in 2010 and started the regulatory journey in 2008, it was the first new bank for over 100 years. I think there was a sense of we were making it up a little bit as we went along, and I suspect the regulator was too. And post the authorization of Metro Bank, the regulator came to talk to us and said, "You've been through this process now. What feedback would you give us? Because we want to change the process. We want to make it easier for new banks." And the result of that was the new process by which banks can be authorized, the option A or option B route, which is a much simpler, shorter process, which means it costs less money to do, which I think brings it into the range of possibility for a whole range of people, from very small new entrants, people who are going to take just a very small part of the market, through to people like Atom, who are going to be a full service bank for both retail and business customers.
So, the buzzword of right now is to be customer centric. So maybe some insight from you on, have customers changed? How different are they from 2010 to 2015?
Well, I'm a marketer by background, so I tend to look at market data to find opportunity. And back in 2010, what customers wanted from their banks was value. Price was part of it, but service and convenience were very important, and that's what underpinned the Metro model. And that service and that convenience was best demonstrated through physical locations. Move forward to 2012, and there was the most seismic shift in customer data. The change from traditional banking to digital in general and to mobile in particular. And the statistics that have just come out from the BBA, the British Bankers Association, quite extraordinary. Last year, more people carried out banking transactions on mobile devices than through branches, through the telephone, or even through the internet. And they're predicting that within the next 5 years, mobile banking will be twice as big as all of the other channels put together. So the insight that underpins Atom Bank is this belief that customers in the future want to access their bank through mobile devices.
So of course we know, a bank is also full of software and hardware and pipes and all this infrastructure to handle deposits and move money. How is it different building a bank in 2010 and building a bank now?
There is a huge difference, and the difference is, frankly, software as a service. This didn't exist back in 2010. And the Agiliti, the seminar that we're at today, is the first company to offer a complete software as a service solution, which means you don't have to build out the entirety of the bank, which is very expensive. Capital costs are expensive, and the time cost of doing it is expensive. So I think that's the biggest single change, is the advent of software as a service.